guys were to give me some prediction games. I don't need a ball to
come on. What happened to Cloud9? Where are they at? Where's your jersey?
What happened to
Cloud9
Queso?
jersey.
What happened to Cloud9?
Cloud9, Queso. What happened to all those teams, man?
Don't remember what you're talking about.
Write down in the comments what you think about Mr. Bandwagoner over here.
Hey, follow me at the 7WG.
Yeah, follow him first. Make sure you tweet at him or do whatever. But listen, Illuminate the Murder, they won. All right, since I was a baby, I've been cheering for this squad. I think they are going to stay there in second place.
I think when you were a baby, they weren't even born yet.
the last game, if they win the last game.
All right.
It's not going to happen. So
well, guys, it's been an honor being on the desk for you. With you. I think this is our final time here. So it's been a pleasure. Hopefully see you guys again in the near future. I'll give you the telekinesis fist bump. Okay, we'll do the handshake. In the meantime, we're going to head over to our final game. We're going to find out who's going to come out in the rest of the places as Biggestron have secured that first place position. John Allen and Blank, take it away, boys.
The last ride is upon us. Match 16 of the global finals here in Kuala Lumpur. The journey for these teams has been phenomenal. Some of them have been left by the wayside, and some of them have risen to glory. Biggestron all but confirmed for that top spot. My name's John Allen, with me, Blank.
We are here at Kuala Lumpur to finish off the last game of the day. And what a plain path to do it with, coming from Quarry down to Novo.
All right.
But very quickly, we've got to say, if BTR win this map, Mustache Dave, he's got to shave that mustache straight off. And I mean, BTR, if they get that, they've got 6 chicken dinners. I'm pretty sure they can spare 2 of them.
Maybe 1 or 2.
That's
we'll
10
see.
grand right there.
Oh, that's a cheeky little payday. Nicely done. Dave got himself a little bit of pocket change moving into the next year. Hopefully, a lot of these teams will be getting a little bit more than pocket change next year, and maybe today as well, because for the last time, the plane flies over Erangel, where it all started.
And when it stops flying, we'll not see it again until next year. But by God, that will be a good year indeed. But we're going to have an amazing map.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already sure of it.
Well,
BTR going around hunting everyone.
That's true. The Road Warriors, we'll see what they're able to do. Maybe they'll be trying out that new game mode that was showcased earlier on with the, the attachments on the vehicles, trying to slap some of them on. Can't bring those into tournament play. That's not allowed, BTR. Naughty.
Just terrible. Heinous crimes.
Absolutely. But the teams have dropped out the plane. Some decisions have been made. C9 over on that western side. They're getting some vehicles, heading up to North Georgia where they want to go.
BTR off back up to the farm. The chicken farm in this case.
To be fair,
they are just farming them.
It is the chicken dinner farm, isn't it?
Yes,
it's
absolutely
what it is for BTR. They have pretty much guaranteed themselves, as I said earlier, they've guaranteed themselves that top spot. No one can catch them at this stage. They've gotten over 300 points. It's just impossible mathematically for them to not win. So we won't beat around the bush with them. It's second place that is up for grabs, but with Illuminate taking an early knock, okay, some interesting stuff. Southern Plain, Blank, what does that mean?
It means Northern Circle. You know how it is. Look, with us, it's almost a guaranteed. You're always going to get interesting maps. It's going to continue to get interesting maps, That's not going anywhere. But look, the peace treaty between Illuminate and Orange, it's over.
They set a light to it and send the ashes up to the skies. Drop in next year. Martin going down as well early.
This is really actually quite big, John. Illuminate going out now means that they have no real chance to hold on to the number 2 spot.
Well, they have no say in the matter, certainly. They've got a little bit of a lead, but how much further are they going to be able to push it? They still have 2 players alive, though, remember, Blank. They are still in with a chance.
And we have seen Luxie and Zuxi perform miracles on stage for us with just those 2 players alive. Look at the standings over here. Illuminate 189, Mega just behind with 178, and Top Esports at 165. It's going to be tough going forward. Again, Unique C9, they want to get into the top 8. Be one of the top 8 teams in the world. It's still an absolute massive feat to accomplish.
Absolutely. We'll see who's going to be able to push it, who's going to be able to get right down to it. You need to get your hands a little bit dirty here in the final games. They are just going to keep on pushing forwards. Mega, over on the east side, over on the east coast, will need to push on towards the north, and they won't come across Biggestron just yet, but they look like they might just be able to scout them out. Rod Fiat does that so well.
That he does. Again, though, a really greedy split from them. 4 people all in all there. An entity They're heading up to their usual grounds up in Yasnaya. They have an easy way going forward. BTR, though,
they're just holding it down. On farm, as you say. But the teams who like to move north, it's going to be familiar territory for them, right? You do, over in Severny. I'm looking to them and thinking, this is their time to shine in front of the home crowd.
absolutely is. They've been having some pretty good games so far, to be honest with you, though, John, where they've made it happen. They've had some good initial fights. Obviously, they took Team Queso out last time, which was a massive play for them, all in all, where it almost pinned the nail in the coffin for Team Queso and those top 5 spots for them.
Well, they have another chance. They have one more go at it. And they're going to be swinging for the bleachers on this one. Team Queso down all the way in Primorsk, have a long rotation to make, but they have the West Coast to do it. Generally, relatively unoccupied ground.
That's true, John. It is very, very true. But Seoul, they're making their way up. It is Clutch God who will be scouting it, but he is running straight into the hands of Yudu. But let's take a look at BTR on your screen. They're just roaming farm, waiting for Mega. And it'd be very cruel if they just did wait for Mega indeed to rotate, because then it would make things all the more exciting for the teams below in the standings.
Seoul have their scout over towards all the way to the south point of Severny. You can see the rest of them just a little bit behind. Mortal yet to make the move. Has looted up just a little bit. He'll be okay. And they hold the other side of the bridge against EGC. Seoul rattling off the shots. They're harrying this rotation, and they've split EGC in 2. But there's only 2 players for them alive at this location. Clutch God still ahead. Mortal still behind. They're spread out across both sides of the river.
Seoul doing a really good job so far to stay within this one. Sure, they've not had the best of tournaments. They got a chicken dinner in there. Again, though, 11th place, just nothing to cry home about. You're still one of the best teams in the world.
That's quite the accolade to be on this stage. All the fantastic performances from all the various artists we've had over the previous few days. That beautiful opening ceremony, the announcements that we've seen for the future of PUBG Mobile esports. To be a part of it all, to be part of that history, such an accolade, and every single player, every single team, and every single member of staff that supported them throughout that journey deserves all the praise we can give them.
It's so true, John. Even if this year comes to a close, the door to next year is just beginning to open. And what a year it will be. RRQ on the southern side, pretty close to Illuminate. And BTR, it does look like they are holding down at a bit of a blockade here, waiting for Mega, which will definitely make things quite interesting indeed.
Already managed to accrue over 300 points, remember? Certainly the strongest team in the tournament right now. You do. All right, they've spotted Seoul on a long rotation. They tried to push into Severny, but this is Yudu's home territory. So is it in these finals. They confirm onto Viper, and in goes Drax. Clutch God is right there. And they have to go for the face, but Drax falls as he jumps on. Oh! Olay! To the side of him he goes, gets the spray, and Clutch God lives up to the name.
Waving the red curtain there. And like you said, a step to the side will seal his fate.
Toro cries. Clutch God on the hold. And Yudu, they think better of going in for any more. They're down to 2, but Seoul put up one hell of a fight there.
And Yudu, they just have to Scarpa. BTR moving up a little bit. You can see here, all rejection. They're scattered around Mega, but it's stoned who spots out Uber.
Bigatron have moved for now, so Mega do not have that hard block right in front of them. Uber, he's going to get confirmed here. His teammates not near enough to try and back him up. Kraken takes a tumble out in Headshot Valley. His D2E pulls up on him, gets himself a little bit of Kurd Squad loot.
They'll take that one there. Currently sat in 6th place, but Senior...
Werny not quite able to capitalize. 2 teams all the way still on the south. You've got Mega, you've got Unicorn as well, still to mount up and make that push through, Blank.
Currently it's all rejection who is kind of holding Mega in position, and they'll have a long rotate up into the circle. One thing you've got to give Kurd Squad credit for is that I think that throughout all these matches, despite the rough times they've had, they've continued to hold passionate face, a serious face whenever we've seen them on cams playing their hearts out here at the global finals.
Illuminate were dropped down to 2 early on, but they've managed to find themselves a little bit of respite on the south side of the river, splitting this next circle in half. Of course, it did pop, and it goes pretty much central, all the way from Yasnaya Lake to Georgia Pole Harbor. There's a split down the middle, and teams have to decide north or south.
Right now, I think it's safe enough to take a position on either side of the roads, but that split will become increasingly more dangerous as we do see the game progress. And they will have to start crunching up again and play unified. RRQ, Kurd Squad, Illuminate all around this area.
Oh, just escaping the spray there, Ari. And damage sent back over the D2E. Some nice stuff coming out. But in the meantime, it's Top Esports. They're mounted up, 3 to a vehicle. They're leaning out the windows, taking a leaf out of Bigatron's book. They're able to get one of the knocks, but it's Cloud9 who just pitch it away. They say, thank you very much. We'll take that point. We're trying to get into those top 8.
Well, I mean, if BTR can do it, so can we, right? We used to be the spring split champions.
Well, they still are.
Still are.
Not going to be the full split ones, though. Bigatron hold that title.
And here they are now, launching themselves through the field. They are terrifying to watch. Just it's the confidence they exude whenever you see them rotate. Always got a clear idea in mind where they will be going and just not scared of anyone. And why would you be when you are the monster that hides underneath the bed?
Ready to jump out at a moment's notice. And they've been certainly putting the fear into every team that's come across them. I mean, we saw last time where Cloud9 sent a couple of bullets their way and they just turned around and said, no, that's not acceptable. Your team's dead.
It was a ridiculous 180 we saw from them. Luxy now heading out, scouting towards the ridge side to look towards Entity in the distance there, and already starting to take shots onto them. Jonathan, Neo, and now here comes the great BTR mount up.
They have the ridge line. Zuxi sends it over. There's a split. Attack is on the opposing sides. And crunches Zuxi in the grinder. Takes him down on the push, so I'll be aware of this. And look, he's actually sending forwards. Another player from Entity is rolling on up. It's Aman, he's playing close now. They have a plenty of angles. The spray from Microboy not quite landing. Aman taking heavy damage. Zuxi gets confirmed. Nades being sent on through. Not quite going to hit as Luxy relocates, but Microboy down to half HP.
128 kills for BTR. They're looking to make that one 132 with Entity in their sights.
They're bearing down on them as well, but so's Aman. One player is dead already, Zuxi, and the rest of them, they're going down pretty quickly as well. Entity starting to come alive here. They want to make that push. They want to try and eliminate Bigatron in 16th. They'll be able to get fresh base for the final presentation. As Katak rolls around the side, Microboy now looking to finish it off.
And this is what we praised them for at the beginning of the global finals, the positioning, the movement, Entity. It's clean.
16th place for Bigatron, but it matters not a jot. They're still going to claim that overall glorious chicken dinner here at the full split.
The fire, no, I mean the bonfire from BTR has been burning brightly during this entire tournament, but it was only a matter of time before it began to fizzle out.
The circle shifts north of the river blank, which means everybody will have to cross. No one can be left behind, and if they are, well, they're going to have to be prepared to take the hurt from the blue. And the rest of the players guarding that side as well. Currently Seoul very, very central, have a little bit of a northern side, but they're being contested by Top Esports.
Top Esports definitely not a team to mark down at all. This is a very, very strong team indeed. You got to be careful of them. Great at long distance as well, and they have that central position once again. That's where they thrive. That's where they have got most of their chicken dinners from.
Team Queso have moved from one end of the island to the other, from Primorsk all the way up to Severny, where we saw Udu start out. They're playing right on the northern side of this circle. They're looking to try and rack up those points and hope that teams above them don't do so well.
Team Queso, they have been in a tough spot over the past 2 games. If they can try and bring it back, they potentially have a good chance going forward, but it has to be a mega game. And with BTR out of the running, there is potential to do very well without being immediately dunked upon.
Top Esports take a heavy knock, and I don't think they want to send for it, but that's a lot of damage sent their way. Helmet will be pretty much dismantled from that one as he lands the shot, and will soak up some of the meds from Top Esports, and being so central, they're going to be pushed upon quite a lot. They're going to need them.
They will. Unicorn Gaming here in a fight with Seoul as well. They're directly across the road from one another. But 3 members alive. They took that fight with Mega early on. Mega currently on the southern side of the map, but this fight is the interesting one.
Unicorn has spotted out top as well. The res did come through onto the player that did get knocked by the beautiful shot from the one, the only mortal from Seoul. A veteran player for this squad, came out of retirement to see them all the way to the global finals. And now here they stand for India.
Circle now begins to close around all these teams. It's a hugely open space that all these teams are playing, and a massive hard shift on the circle there, down to the southwest of the circle. C9 hugely happy about this one. 2 bad games might just turn into a good one now.
Orange played spoiler to Illuminate at the start, taking 2 of their players down. Will they be able to do the same to another of the top spots as Mega try and push onto their location? But the fight is now breaking out between Seoul, between Unicorn as well. And they push around the side, the crash comes through, the vehicles blow up, the nades are in, and in comes the assault. 2 players from Unicorn make the cross, make the push, and Viper runs back into the back rooms. They're looking for the shots. Ryan goes out to the side with the micro Uzi, gets 1, takes down, turns it around, the top shot's in. Ryan, you absolute animal! It's just mortal now. He's able to save it, but what damage has been done? Hong now riding strong in the buggy, needs to come up big. Mortal around the corner, the reload's in, holds it down for Soul. He goes out wide, but no! Unicorn stay alive with 1 in the running.
Ryan, he sounds the horn of the Unicorn and the rest come running. An insane play from him to make sure that at least one of his players can go forward.
Beautiful stuff there. Unfortunately losing a lot of those players. Entity making a rotation under the watchful gaze of Mega. As Team Queso have to make the push, they make the assault. Exeal's already gone down, Ayala as well. These assaults have just been going so poorly for this squad, and it's so disastrous for them right at the end of the day, right at the end of the tournament, and it's down to the wire for them. They need every help they can get, but the only thing they have at the moment is prayers. It's just Marco. The nade over the wall, looks for the spray, but it's 1 and done. Team Queso will go no further.
Cloud9 currently at 5 kills on the board, looking to bring it back, and although Team Queso, they had 2 bad games, turned into a third, C9, they'll take their energy going forward happily.
Couple of points, couple of kills, and they're going to be looking to move on through the teams above them. We'll see what else they're able to do, what else they're able to achieve. He hops in the buggy, the tire gets burst, he hops out the buggy. Rod Fear left stranded just a little bit.
A standard routine in PUBG Mobile, jumping into a vehicle only to hear the whiz of
Eliminated.
air.
They're down in 13th. That's disastrous for their position, for their safety in that second spot. Now Mega can start to open the door. Top Esports as well. They're going to be biting at their heels.
You're 100% right, John. Oh! EGC finished by a beautiful nade onto the top roof. But it's C9 once again chiming in, taking shots onto ARG just to the south of them.
11 points separated Mega and Illuminate before this one. And that's going to close very, very swiftly. Already quite a few kills on board for Mega. They've almost been able to do it. But they have to just go that little bit further. They've got a good spot, but how long will it last them?
Next circle about to come through.
Oh,
Shifts away onto Top Esports and Entity. Entity quite happy with this one. Luckily C9, they can rotate through the forest and try and hold a position, but they will have to remove Udo and Unique to get in.
RRQ. They get knocked, one of them. Kurd squad from the side. The smokes are out from both of these squads to try and move along this hillside. They have to push forwards to take some spots in the zone. Cloud9 have to push from the west. Unique as well have just made their ingress, and they will play the northwest of the next spot.
Udo actually opting to rotate down anti-clockwise, potentially going to meet up with Mega on the bottom of the map, but it's Unique looking at Kurd squad on our screens right now. Quite a little bit far away, but it was Old Bayou. Got that massive shot at 300 meters. Unique, definitely a European team that can frag out at distance.
Or rejection. Spot Udo on the rotation. One of them is going to get knocked. That's Zully. I'm pretty sure he's alone. Only Geek now for Udo, the home team. Down in the dumps right now. 11 teams remain, 34 players.
There's Kitsune taking shots onto Kurd squad on the hillside. Really making this fight with RRQ very, very hard for them. They start to get pinched by two teams.
They're moving around. They're moving in as well. Jump up on the bike, but Kurd squad, they've been spotted.
But do they know about C9 coming from behind? They've definitely heard the shot. And Unique, they tend to take fights for much longer than they necessarily should do. They also have to worry about Hook, and there it is.
Oh, they are going to go for the crash. Cloud9 going straight into Unique, going straight for them. And Orange are starting to turn up as well. All rejection on the south side. They get eliminated, 11th now, and this is where the placements points start to climb. 10 teams remain.
C9, bruised, battered, but the spirit not broken yet.
They're moving in, the North American squad looking to rack up as many points as they can, but Orange will not go quietly into the bottom page blank. They're going to try and guard their title with the fury of 1,000 suns. But Cloud9, they've got their own fury. They get spotted. They get rattled just a little bit. Bayo goes down, takes a knee. They push in. Top Esports vying for that second spot as well. They get delivered. Cloud9 on a silver platter. 3 of them down. Purpose falls just uneven. What a fragger he is. But can he hold it out? No, he can't. Cloud9 go down.
Cloud9 are out. They saw their chance in the compound, not knowing that Top Esports was there. Rotated immediately into it.
Here are the live standings as well. Illuminate. They're still ahead. 190 points for them. Mega 183. 7 points separate them. And as teams get eliminated, those placements have still yet to be added on blank.
RQ gets shuffled down. 147 in 6th. But here's our teams that are currently alive. Udo with 1 player. Kurd squad with 2. But it's Top Esports atop the leaderboard. 5 kills. And a really nice spot here in a compound.
If they can get that chicken dinner, they might just be lucky, especially if they can take down Mega right now to try and leapfrog, try and take that second spot away. Illuminate going down early has really heated things up, blank.
They do have a little way to go. It has to be a strong game for them. Cannot just be the chicken dinner.
Oh, Orange, so unlucky. They are going to take 2 down. Mega looking to push around, all 4 of them still up, still kicking. 5 kills to their name so far. And they're going to look for a position into the next circle. 2 players from Orange still alive, a little bit further up the hill. Udo still have their entry too, but Stalker will fall as well, will get confirmed. Just Pov and Leon for them, but Pov takes a knee. Jonathan picks it up for Entity.
Mega now on our screen versus Entity. What a shot from Eagle along the way. Huge headshot will take him out.
If they can get rid of Mega now, like I said earlier, blank, that's huge for them. The placement points will be sent over, but they can still get it with a glorious chicken dinner. They might see themselves safe.
Here's Eagle, and we know he's got the Eagle sight as well onto these teams from the distance. The SLR punching away at Mega.
So close. So many of these teams with so much to lose. Orange go down, and more placement points get flooded into the mix.
Eagle looking to open up some ventilation holes into Mega. But both teams with 4 members alive, but it's Entity who's also fighting with them. Yes!
Entity picks up a knock. 2 of Mega are down. They are absolutely on the ropes right on the southern side. They have to cover off all of the angles though, because Kurd Squad are going to push in.
Eagle, he's giving them all third eyeballs. This is disastrous for Mega right now.
One player standing for them. If Mega goes down now, it's time for Eagle to strike it with them. Years comes around the side, it's online. Such a strong player, but he's got so much to do. He's getting spotted out. The damage is coming through. Will the spray be good? He finds it. Mega goes down. Top Esports with 8 kills. They might be able to get it done.
Still fighting on, John.
They need 18 points.
18 points is what they need. They will struggle forward.
They can get that in a number of ways, Blank, with the placements that they can accrue or with extra kills. Already, they've managed to get themselves into 5th place. That's 8 points, so they need 10 more from somewhere. 5 kills, 2 placements might do it. They'll be able to look for it and see what they can find.
Starting the day in second, it was ripped away from them forcefully, but now they're back to reclaim what is theirs.
Certainly looking to finish on the podium. First, a distant pipe dream, but second, still very much in contention. Nobody around them. It is them against the world for this second spot. Top Esports riding strong.
Out come the arcs of the grenades over the top. Not found anything as of yet, but now the smoke train is full in action. The whistle is blown. It's time for Top Esports to move.
Entity are on the opposing side of the circle. Both the top fragging teams of this game so far. Yudu still crawling around, playing the snake games, playing for points, seeing how far they can get on up. And Unique crash into Kurd Squad on the northern boundaries.
Now comes a molly over the top. So much smoke. Can hardly see a thing, but they will disassipate soon and open up the ground for Eagle.
10 kills now for Entity, a huge game for them. They're going to be looking to leapfrog Team Queso and try and take that one away from them. I'm pretty sure they've already done so, actually. So they're going to set Illuminate in their sights. A long way to go, but they could potentially move on up. Very difficult to do.
Team Queso must be hugely disappointed with the result today. 3 terrible games right at the last hurdle. They're a vastly improved team, but they know this is a marathon, not a sprint.
Unique all on their bellies.
Kitsune. Oh, Yasha looking to move across, but it's Entity who are coming from the side.
They're trying to take down Top Esports. The nade onto Years on the off angle means that someone from top has to respond. They're still holding off against Unique, and with 4 teams alive, it's Yudu still in the fray. Geek staying hidden.
Oh boy, he's looking out towards Unique. Neo makes the spray. The bullets whiz past Unique. Oh boy, feels it on its face. The breeze going past.
Oh, he's got the nade. Will they know where it is? Oh, so close. Onto KK Skr. And Entity now clashing with Unique. Yudu will finish it off onto KK Skr. But oh boy, finds Entity as well. Oh, Geek plays spoiler and Top Esports might have been their match. He could go all the way. Entity though, they're trading back. They will go down. And Yudu, they still have a shout. I think no one has spotted him. He might just be able to do it. But it's 2 versus 2 as Unique take a knock. Eagle around the edge.
It's Geek. Sunk his claws into the heels, but Top Esports, they have to keep running, despite the Achilles heel being slightly damaged by Geek.
Unique hiding around the US, they go for the drive. Rogue looks to send it out wide, but he goes down. Super Eagle able to get it, looks for the confirmation. The planet is back, the rest of the squad, and the whole of China cheering for them right now. Hope and Eagle, the 2 men.
This boy is still going!
Standing up, it's just Yasha. Top Esports looking to take that second spot. They want to go all the way. They want to find it. Kitsune is going to go down, and Eagle spots it out. Yasha so low, and Top Esports make it happen.
Headshot, boom, headshot, one after another. Eagle will take them to the top again. Second place, a huge game.
But it is all about that first spot, and to the stage they go. Your champions for the PMCO 2019 Fall Split. Title sponsor Vivo. Biggest run!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your champion. Give it up one more time for Bigatron Red Alien! Of course, these guys came a super long way. One of the 3 prelim teams that made it out here. These guys finished 5th in last season's global finals, but managed to come all the way to becoming the champion this time around. It's only a few months since the last one, and these guys managed to take it for themselves. It shows how much they were working, how much they improved as a team, and they certainly deserve this prestigious tournament that we were talking about for this weekend. We were always wondering who is it going to be that lifts that trophy and takes the biggest slice out of the $500,000 prize pool. It is, of course, no other than Bigatron Red Aliens.
All right, once again, congratulations to them. Let's give them another big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Congrats.
Now, of course, before we move on, we have to invite our second placing team. Ladies and gentlemen, for your second placing team, give it up for Top Esports!
Woo!
Let's bring them on stage right now. They're going to be joining us.
Congratulations to Top Esports getting our 3rd place on this global final.
All right, I'm going to let everybody take a moment to try to guess this one.
We will move on to the MVP award presentation. Faraz, tell us, who is the MVP?
All right, I'm going to let everybody take a moment to try to guess this one. Ladies and gentlemen, your MVP is no other than Zuxi from Bigatron Red Aliens!
Congratulations, Zuxi! Right now, I would like to invite our VIPs on stage for our MVP award presentation. First of all, Ming Dong Tan, Vivo Malaysia's Senior Brand Manager. Together with Rick Lee, producer of PUBG Mobile, Lightspeed, and Quantum Studios of Tencent Games. Please be on stage. Welcome.
42 kills in total. What is Luxy doing, man? Luxy and Zuxi, both of these guys.
That's crazy twins, you know. They both look the same and they have the same skill to make it happen right there.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll be handing him the golden pan.
Wow, wow. All right, congratulations, Zuxi, for that. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the championship? Woo! Let us right now welcome our VIP on stage for the Champion Award. First of all, Wong Hee Chu, PUBG Corporation Chief Operating Officer, together with the General Manager of Product and Head of Interactive Entertainment, together with Sealight. All right, for our championship award presentation.
This is going to be $180,000, ladies and gentlemen. And that, of course, is excluding the amount of chicken dinners that each of these teams have gotten all the way in this weekend.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another round of applause. Woo! All right, everyone is busy taking video, right?
So, we're going to ask all of our VIPs to step to the front and join our champion at the side.
Yep, our VIPs. All right. Our VIPs, do pass the trophy to our champion right now. Thank you.
All right. We're going to give one more round of applause for all of these guys that came down here this weekend to fight for you guys and give you guys the best PUBG Mobile action you have ever seen. Wow, that was a surprise.